So, $9 trillion while I was offline. Is that right? No. Whoa! Or wait, did I? Oh, that's right, I did a reset. Okay, I was like, why is it so low? I forgot that I had done a reset. Well, I obviously was offline for a much longer time than I intended to be. But let's see what we're looking at here. Good news is I can very quickly build things up. Let's go ahead and do all of these upgrades here. And then we're going to just take stuff to 100. Alright, so first of all, get everything there. We do have, okay. Alright, so everything is to 25 already. And then won't take us too long to get things, to get our oil to 50 either. So let's go ahead and we can also do more lemons. Okay. So next. So when you reset, don't forget to rebuild enough before you leave the game. Otherwise, you're going to wind up having yourself with much lower offline earnings than if you had just not reset, which is what happened here. I would have earned much more cash if I had actually just not reset it at all the last time, because of the simple fact that I reset it and I only rebuilt a little bit and not enough before exiting the game. So that's my fault. Alright. So we've got those coming up. Now of course, as soon as this one clicks over 120 billion, that's gonna take, oh, that's not gonna do much for us actually. So really what we're looking at is we need to get oil up to 50 with 2.7 trillion. Alright, let's do this. No, not much. Alright, let me see what we're looking at when this goes over. Something's missing. What's different? I'm not really sure. I guess I'm just gonna have to wait for the banks to go through. 1.4 trillion. 8 minutes. Alright. Well, it's gonna be obviously at least 8 minutes before anything worthwhile happens. So let's head over to Mars for a minute. Now I know stuff's gonna be in good shape here. I could do these things, but 200 times 2%, 400, so I can take everything times 5. I think that's what I'll do. Let's do that. Yeah. More interesting. Rebuild very quickly. Here we go. Just gonna go up and up. It really does not take very long to get Mars going. It's just kind of crazy. From them, and there we go. Here we go. Upgrades, and suddenly everything goes crazy. Excuse me. And crazier. 20 million per very short period of time makes these things obsolete. Totally. Get the bug started, just if there's something going on there. But here in a second. These are going to go again, and then there we go. Go. It just kind of gets really short from here. So, won't be long here. Let's see here. We'll just do 10 here. There we go. They're doubled again. And when they go off, they're gonna already have enough to put themselves up another 10. Alright, let's go ahead and this must be 100 and go again. There we go. Now this one might actually be I'm not sure, about 10 billion, but this one goes so fast. I don't know which one's really more. I still think it's this one, honestly, especially as I continue to increase it. Alright, let's see, I just want to get, let's just go ahead and do a bunch of 10s here, there we go. still need to get them out there. It's going to be a minute. Only 36 billion to do the next interval on the, what are they called? Buggles. As soon as that 36 billion, they're going to be multiplied again, which is only times 2. It's not a whole lot, but still, times 2 is something. Alright, next, we're waiting for... Alright, so here we go. And that can go 2. So apparently, I can only get I can't get the regular YouTube control panel on my computer up. You can't see what I'm looking at, but I'm trying to use the YouTube live stream interface to interact with this, and it's not possible. I gotta get a link to it, but it's not the same view. It's just alternate view, which doesn't give me all the information as the normal one. And I think this has to do with the way the PS4 does it. Alright, I'm gonna quit looking at that and look at the game instead. It's probably a lot more interesting. So, there we go. And in just a moment, we will get there. We go. Again, times 2. Let's go ahead and there we go. $500 billion. I won't be very long for that either. So we'll get that to there in a few moments. The red dirt times 3 again. And then when that happens, well, it may take us very quickly to the next thing. So let's see what happens. Okay. 400. $500, 20, 30, 42, there we go. And now it's going up way faster. Not way faster. $19 trillion, still a long way off. Nothing's close. Alright, time to go back to Earth. And while I was gone, made a little progress. Let's see, we got enough to get this to 10. We only need 5.3 trillion to get it up to 50. And at that point is where we'll get somewhere better. Everything's speed will double there. Let's just go ahead and get it as close as possible. We got 335 billion. I'm trying to get to 506 billion. And then that'll give us one more oil. I don't know, what do you think? Can we get oil to 50 before bank goes off here? Another 8 minutes. What do you think? I think $500 billion. I don't think so. I don't think we will. Nope, I think that the bank will go off in 8 minutes before we get enough to take the oil to 50. But let's see here. It'll only be a few moments before we can get the oil to 45. Just need another 55 billion, 50 billion. So it's going to be just really this hockey team going off a couple times is going to do it. And 5 seconds. One won't do it. I'll need at least one more. 476, yeah, 30 to go. Gives us 20. In the meantime, we got the shrimp going off multiple times. Just at 480. Yeah, by the time that hockey team goes off, I think that'll have us there. And there it is. All right. So we got 5 more to go now. I'd say we have at least 5 minutes on that. Let's head back over to Mars and check on that. See what we managed to get in the little short time we were gone. We can get, oh, let's see, 3 trillion. Let's go ahead and do 100 there. Let's go ahead and do 10 on this one, just to get it there. That way it increases its effectiveness. And then we want get
4 trillion for this mainly. This to 150, or not very close to that. Yeah, it looks like the majority of our income right now is probably coming from the Marsies here. But also, if we get red dirt up to 2,800, which only needs 4 trillion, then that will give us, make it much faster, and then it will probably be the #1 earner again. Multiplied by 3, so we'll just call it 9 cents a million times 3 would be 2.7. But clearly it happens a lot more times than 2 in the time that it takes for this one to fill up once. So yeah, it'll definitely be top profit source at that time. So coming up pretty quickly, 2.7 trillion, 2.8, trying to get to 3.9. Steadily climbing. We're at 3, 3.1. We're at 3.2. Closer, 3.6, 3.7, 3.8, 3.9, and there it is. Bam. And oh yeah, that definitely sped it up a fair amount. All right, now let's see. I will go ahead, and as soon as I have enough to get this to 10, I'll go ahead and get it. And there we are. Manager to run it. There we go. Now it's good to be unattended by itself. And let's head back. Oh, that's it. Okay, head back over to Earth. And while I was gone, you know what I could do? 100, I don't know, 10 out of my 100 angels. 10% of them just, that's not, I don't think that's worthwhile. Okay, there's one. And sure enough, yep. And I was gone for about 5 minutes, 2 minutes left. We're definitely not getting oil to 50 before the bank pays out once. Didn't think we would before, and now it is confirmed that we definitely won't. There's not a chance. But the good news is when it pays off, I'll have enough to get 2 oils, almost 3. Maybe 3, depending on how much other cash I have by then. But for sure 2. And at that point, that means I'll be really, really close to having it at 50. And we can just hold our breaths in anticipation. Well, don't do that, because it's still not, we're not quite at the fast rate yet where we actually want to hold our breaths for something like that. So don't do that. You'll probably pass out, and then somebody else will have to come home and find you passed out there in front of your computer, or if you're watching on your TV, whatever. They're gonna be like, why did you pass out watching YouTube? And you'll be like, well, because the guy said to hold my breath, and I did. And they'll be like, well, if he told you to jump off a bridge, would you do that too? And you'll be like, no, Mom, I won't jump off bridges because YouTube man said so. But for some reason, I still held my breath while he was talking about it. So now I'm telling you, don't hold your breath because you don't want your mom to pass out. No, you don't want to pass out and have your mom find you and compare it to jumping off bridges. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. 20 seconds to go until the bank pays out 1.4 trillion. And then we instantly buy several oils. Several meaning 2. But I'm already 2/3 of the way to getting a third. And the movie company here, movie studio I should call it. Movie studio, there we go. Giving me 120, putting me even closer. Putting me at a couple of hockey payoffs away. $23 billion to go. There we go. One left. 710 billion to get, though. That is going to take us a little bit of time. In those last few seconds, I got 30 billion. To get 700 billion, I have to take that times about 20. That's only about 2 minutes. 2.5 minutes, something like that. Is that right? Doesn't seem right. I don't know, I feel like my math might have been wrong. Okay, here's what I'll do. Look at my timer as I hit 100 billion. I am at 28.5 minutes on my elapsed time up there. So then I will look at 29 minutes and then see where my cash is. And we'll extrapolate from there. In 30 seconds, I earned 50 billion in 30 seconds. And that's not counting the movie studio. So in 30 seconds, I got 50 billion. So I still need 550, 11 times 30 seconds, 5.5 minutes. Not counting the movie studios, which just gave me 120. So now what I need is 400 billion at 50 in 30 seconds, 50.5 minute. Needed 400, that's 8. 4 minutes. But in 4 minutes, I will have gotten another movie payout for 120, which subtracts 120 from the amount needed. So then instead of needing 400, I'll only need 280, which means not 4 minutes, but I guess 2.8 minutes. So now 2 minutes, maybe? About the time the movie company pays out again. Or close to it. In that general vicinity. I'll be able to get oil company number 50 and double the speed of everything. And when that happens, yeah, just my earning rate of everything will double, which will be great. Especially it'll take the bank time period down to a much smaller number where it'll be actually worth paying attention to itself. So, alright. About a minute to go on the movies. Computer turned itself off. All right, here's a question for any streamers out there. So when I stream from my computer, I'll have to hold off on that because the timer is right there. Oh, I still need 50 to go. Okay, well that's about 30 seconds. Okay, for any streamers out there, when I'm streaming from my computer, I can go to youtube.com/live-dashboard, and I can view the live view of my stream, and I can see the live chat interface right there, and I can edit the description and so on. However, when I stream from the PlayStation, it does not stream to that feed. It streams to its own feed, which I do see at the top of that page. Oh. Bam. I'm going to 40 trillion. Do that. Yeah. So at the top of that dashboard, there's a link to that video that the PlayStation is streaming. However, when I click on that link, it gives me a little bit different page. It's under events, and it does give me an increasing timer in the stream status. But what it does not give me is the live chat. I don't see that it's possible to interact with the live chat at all on this one. There's a stop streaming button on the computer, which is odd. The computer would let me stop. Now if I click on view on watch page, I think that just takes me to the live control room. Ah, I see I can participate in the chat from the watch page. The only bad thing about doing that is that means that I'm actually, it's counting myself as a viewer of the video. And, you know what I mean, I kind of want to have it not say that the number of viewers. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just going to go ahead and we got a couple of minutes here till this pays out. It's going to be 40 trillion. It's going to be huge. In the words of a certain orange-faced person, it'll be huge when that 40 trillion pays out. And I can get it to 52 before then. And try and get it as much as I can before it does that first payout. And then I'll use that. And I think that that'll be enough to take the movies up to 100 instantly and make a decent increase in the bank one as well. So it's every kid's dream right there. There we go. Get one more in there. And that's going to be... I could... Yeah, maybe... Nah, I don't think I can get another 870 billion before it goes off in 2 minutes. I mean, the movie one is only going to happen this once. I'm pretty sure its timer's longer than 2 minutes, so it'll only fire off the one time. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get it to be able to get up to 53 before it cycles over. Let's see. 3 seconds on the movie. 135. Ooh, I could just barely get it. Maybe, if that's enough. If the hockey goes off enough times, basically, is what it comes down to. One minute and 20 seconds. To try and get another 500 billion. And all that just to get one more of the oil. See, it's the best time to buy them on these long ones like the bank and the oil is in the few minutes before they go off, because your investment sees a return much more quickly that way. If you're right after it trips the cycle over, you're better off to put your investments into something that pays off faster. But on these slow ones, with really big payouts, the amount by which adding one increases its payout is huge because it's such a slow one. So let's see. It doesn't look like I'm going to have quite enough though to get to 870. Oh, the bank did it. Oh, nice. Bank did it for me, so I got it. I actually got 2. Very nice. Alright, so that goes off, and then let's see how many it lets me get up to. Oh, there we go. Bam. Ooh, an upgrade. No, I don't want to do that. I want to just get this. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And let's take the bank up almost all the way. There we go. Very close. And then let's go ahead and increase each of these a little bit. I'm going to do 30, 20, and 10. Because those are all small amounts. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do another. Let's do that one a little bit. That one, and that one. Yeah. Alright. And then I'll also, let's see. $31 trillion, where it gives me 2.6 trillion. Or do I just want to stack dump what I've got into oil a little bit more, get it up there, and then stop? I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take what I've earned and dump it into the oil. I'm not close to anything that's going to get me closer, so yeah, we'll stop there. That's going to be it. So, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know I can sometimes get myself a little distracted. I blame it on the ADHD. So I'll trail off once in a while, you know, or ramble on, what have you. I think we all do it. I just probably do it more. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this one off, and then we're going to go over and we're going to play some No Man's Sky here. So be sure to check that out. I'll be starting that stream in just a few minutes. So thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to check out some of my other videos. Click on the like button if you liked this video. If you did not like this video, do not click on the like button, because that would imply that you liked it, and that wouldn't be true in that case. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about, what you think about Adventure Capitalist, or what you think about me, my voice. Do I suck? Go ahead and tell me. I can take it. I've been told plenty of things throughout my life, so I don't mind. I decided I'm going to click this one more time because it's coming up fast, so I'll get it to the nice round number of 60. As soon as I do that, I'm cutting the feed, and then we're going to go play some No Man's Sky. So look forward to that. Be coming on in just a second here. Well, more than a second. Okay, not a second. Just a minute or two. Okay, there. Got it. There we go. And that's it. Cut it off.